Welcome back to the Graphite Curve Studio. Today I'm going to show you that you don't need any fancy tools or expensive equipment to draw. You just need a pencil. And to do that, we're going to draw a picture of Amaranth using just a number 2 pencil. I begin with the contours of her forearm. She has her arm on her head quite dramatically. At this point I'm just laying down lines, wherever I think they should go. We can always erase if something is placed wrong. I then place the contours of her face and jaw. I've recently begun using a cross shape to keep the eyes even and centered. And then comes the nose and the beginning of the mouth. I begin placing the second eye in line with the first. Don't be afraid to move from one part to the next without finishing it. Drawing is about relationships. How one piece or part is related to the location of another. Each piece gives us more information, and we use that to make decisions about the placement of the features. With the mouth in place, we can adjust the jawline and the cheek. We can continue to make adjustments. Nothing is final. Anything can be erased. We can place down the contours of her neck and continue down her body. I'll place down more lines representing the contours of her hair. Then I'll draw a line representing the center of her rib cage. This line is important in defining the breasts. 2 large ovals we use as placeholders for her breasts. From here we begin defining the contours of her bra. The cups, the straps, and these extra straps that cross in front of the breasts. We can give a vague indication of her forearm and her hand. Just the idea. Just some final lines and the outline is complete. If we stopped here, this would be considered a contour drawing. But we'll continue, as I want to show you an example of what you can do with a number 2 pencil. We'll begin with the center part of her hair. Using long lines, we will follow the direction of the hair. The space around her eye is the darkest part in this area, so we can completely fill this in. We'll continue to follow her hair down past her chin in order to get information about her skin tone. We'll fill in her eyebrow with a dark tone, and there are shadows in her hair under her chin. Once her hair is in place, I work on the arm over her head. I just add tone that represents the shadows. I'll add the shadows on the left side of her forehead. Then add some base tone all over her face. Then I begin filling in her eyebrows and eyelids, using darker tones to express the shadows of the form. I'll then move down to the nose. At this point, nothing is final and everything can be adjusted. In In order to get more accurate tones of her face, we need to complete the other side of her hair. We can accomplish this easily by filling it with tone and smudging it with a facial tissue. This can cover the area more quickly. Then we can lift out the highlights with an eraser. Then darken what wasn't lifted away to complete the look. We will darken the contours of her jaw and neck as there is a dark division between the two areas. Then we can continue to the lips. I love drawing women's mouths, which is why I always tend to draw them smiling, even if the reference isn't. I wouldn't do this on a commission, but as this is for the sketchbook, we'll let her smile shine. It's important to not make the line in the teeth too dark, as this would give the impression that she has gaps in her teeth. I'll move back up and darken her eyelashes. Notice that I grip the pencil further back. This will give us more control in getting the subtle tones across her face. I'll continue to darken areas. As each part is altered, it gives us new information. This new information allows us to lighten or darken areas, as we try and get more and more accurate with each pass. From here we can continue to the neck. We begin with the large shadow shapes. The one on the back of her neck. Then the ones on the front that define the neck muscles. We can darken the line that defines the neck and the hair. Darkening the area around the face will allow it to stand out and hopefully be the focal point of our picture. One of the reasons I chose this image is because of the bra design. If it was a regular old t-shirt bra, I wouldn't have been as impressed. But because of the design, it really caught my attention. I haven't drawn a detailed bra in many years, and certainly not for this channel, as many of the models here are nude. I begin laying in the contours of the embroidered design. Then fill it in with tiny circular motions. This gives us the illusion of the stitching in the lace. I will then place the lines of the lace between the stitching, giving it the appearance of being underneath. This is all just for fun, and to test myself, to see if I could. I'll use a kneaded eraser to lighten the bra. Then we continue to the shadows of the top of the cleavage, and some details in the hair. We'll lighten the edge of the bra to give it a more delicate appearance. Next we'll work on the extra straps of the bra, the ones that cross above the cleavage, and the shoulder strap that supports the cup. I'll reinforce the contours of the bra, then begin the details same as before. First the design, then the appearance of the stitching using the circular motion. We'll be adding more detail to this cup as it's closer to the viewer. We'll use the same circular technique to complete the middle of the band that connects the two cups. I refocus my attention on the breast at hand, continuing to add detail as I see are needed. Because this is practice, it doesn't matter how it looks, as long as we like it. And if we don't, we can change it. I'll add minor details to the bottom of the cups. I go over the bottom of the cups with a blending stump. You could use the tissue. This would accomplish the exact same thing. I'll fill in the shadows of her arm and armpit. Lastly, we'll place the shadows under her bra that define her ribcage. With that, we've drawn Amaranth with a number 2 pencil. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more. Leave the name of a model in the comment you'd like to see in an upcoming video. Take care, and God bless.